What noise is this? Give me my long sword!
Does the mind not rebel in any possible scenario under which Dent is descending to dawn of New Jersey, first class on a Norwegian steamship?
Touch the demon inside me, so the world might be made. So the world might be made.
Check me up, baby.
You may now drink.
This is required. I'm using the exact words of Anna last night. This is required for the story. Anyway, we walk in. The guy who answers the door, it's in a nice part of town. Guy who answers the door is a shorter, bald guy. And he is like, oh, hey. And like kind of turns around and goes to the kitchen. And it's like, there's probably like 15 to 20 people in this house, 2-story. A lot of Hispanics. First thing Joseph said after we left the party was, damn, that was kind of like a stereotypical like Mexican jail household or some shit like that. Because there's people with tattoos, there's a lot of kids running around. But it's somewhat chill. I was like, let's eat, let's drink. Wasn't worried too much at the time.
What kind of party? Is it a quinceañera or what are you guys doing?
It's Jonathan's 32nd birthday, yeah. Okay. He's 1 year older than me. So we're in there. Jonathan's like hot. We go sit by him. He's high as fuck. He's like, hey, hey, hey. His eyes are all glazed. I'm like, dude, good for you. Happy birthday. Like, I tell him a story. Oh, I told him the story of the porch guy. And he laughs.
The porch guy story at a Mexican party? Nah, brother.
I did. So there's a lot of kids running around. We're eating. Got a beer. Joseph's there. Anna, her mom. We're kind of just shooting the shit. And there's another guy there with a lot of tattoos. All the guys are tatted up. So, oh shit, okay. Thought occurs. I'm like, were they in prison with them? They talk. And then there's this one guy who's just drinking a lot. The guy who let us in. I notice he's drinking. I'm like, oh god. Just when you see a Hispanic dude.
Oh jeez, he's hitting it
like 2 or 3 hard drinks. I'm just like, okay, it's going in. But at one point, Jonathan's like, oh, we're gonna smoke later. You want to smoke? I was like, I'll take a hit. I don't even win in Rome. So he comes back again. He's like, hey, come on, you want to go? I was like, sure,
your character's head hit the table right after he said he smoked.
It was Sunday. Sunday, but I'm just like, nighttime. I'm like, fuck it. We go outside.
What is happening, dude? What is this happening?
Anna and Joseph and her mom stay inside. I go out with these new people and Jonathan. I'm just like, okay. And they were already started smoking, and I got out there like 2 or 3 minutes later. They're talking. Oh shit, my Discord reset. Can you still hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
They're talking, and they're just kind of shooting the shit, and they mention like teacher school shootings, and I'm like, okay. I'm just looking for like an in on the conversation a little bit. I'm like, okay. And they start changing the subject a little bit, and then the joint gets around to me, and like it gets quiet. I'm like, let me say something. So I do the hit. And I'm like,
Do the hit.
I'm like, yeah.
Which one of y'all motherfuckers was in prison?
I was like, as a teacher. So I am a teacher, and yeah, about those school shootings. And then before I even finish my sentence, you're a teacher? And the bald guy's like, you're a teacher? And I was like, yeah, I'm a teacher. And he starts like laughing. And he's like, oh my god, this guy's a teacher. And I'm like, and they start laughing. And he says, dude, I don't know if I can trust you with I'm gonna report you. And I'm just laughing. I'm like, okay.
Report you for what?
For smoking. He's like, I don't think you should be smoking. And he's like, and they start laughing at him, and he's like, what? And they're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Isn't it legal in Vegas?
Yeah, they start having that argument. They're like, oh, not for state employees, he says. And they're like, yeah, for state employees. I think it is. And I'm just like, I'm laughing. I'm just kind of keeping my cool, as it were. And as they're arguing, I'm like, yeah, it is legal. And he's like, I don't know if I don't tell me. I wouldn't put my kids with your high school or something like that. Like, oh,
You know what I would have
tell
said
me your
if
high
was
school
you?
so I don't go.
And I would have got killed. You know snitches get stitches, right?
And I would have got killed.
Stop being a bitch.
Dude,
Stop being a
as soon as you
bitch.
said that, I just thought about something that happened later in the story. Oh no, not with Puto or anything. I just gotta. The very end is terrible. Anyway, I don't say anything smart back. Like he starts calling me, hey doctor, hey teacher, and he's like, where do you work? And I was like, out there. What high school? I was like, hey. I told him. I straight up told him.
I would give him a fake name, fake high school.
Sure, I just told him I don't care. And then later they kept saying, oh, why are you telling people, don't tell people that. He's like, oh, I'm gonna call him up. And so throughout the night, he jokes about that. So we go back inside. I guess another awkward thing that happened is some car drove by. Not even awkward, something telling. Car drove, of this guy's character. Car drives by. And he like peers out and like hunches down, and the girl, oh god, that reminds me. A girl next to him copies his movement, and she says, "Oh shit, should we duck?" And then like we start laughing, and then he says, "Oh, are you trying to say something about me?" And then it's like everyone laughs against him because of what he's like implying, like, "Oh," what? And he's like shaking his head, and it's like.
So why do you duck?
Kind of like a shady duck, like, oh, who's here? Yeah, exactly. Like, who's here? Like, he's playing a joke, like, oh shit. But in my mind, I'm like, damn, is this guy an ex-criminal?
All around back to it, but my dad was heavily into meth in the 80s and 90s. And this fool
dude,
ducks
this guy looks, yeah.
When people pass his fucking house.
That was my read. I'm like, this guy's honestly scared. That was my read. I'm like, this guy's scared.
Paranoia.
Yeah. Like,
drug abuse.
And it plays into a joke, and then he's like, what, you're saying that about me? Rewind before we go out to smoke. He's handing drinks out, and he hands it to someone to pass to someone else, and he says, hey, can you pass this to, and he says that, can you pass this to that? Me, without even turning around, I realize he's talking about the girl with blue hair who's a transgender.
Goddamn, Blaine.
I kind of like this guy now.
Fucking got him.
I'm joking.
And everyone's like, oh, come on. And she's like, and Anna's like, what? And it was kind of.
Why is who's the transgender? Why is she at this party?
I think friends of Jonathan.
Yeah, what the hell? She down there?
What's that?
I mean, I'm just saying these rough tough prisoners who haven't caught up with the world and are indoctrinated over here. That.
Yeah, he kept saying, he's like, I'll keep going back and forth. He's like, yeah, a teacher, you're supposed to be held to a standard like a doctor. Like, really? Smoke? I'm a reporter. Like, he keeps bringing that up. And he goes back to the transgender. So he's going after me and the transgender mostly.
You guys are pretty much the same.
Yeah, really. Afterwards, Joseph's like, dude, I gotta study you. You're a fucking social magnet, and it's so weird. Like, I just go out, and guys, I don't know. It's weird shit. You know. But towards the end, he's drinking more. And so I'm standing inside after we smoke, and I'm just like, I got a weird spot, and I'm like, fuck. I'm high, and I'm just like looking. I'm like, I can't even look at him. It feels weird to look at him, but it's like, who do I look at? Weird shit like
You're
that.
definitely high for sure.
You already know. So he starts bringing up shit like, why can't you grow a beard? Because I'm growing out my patches right now. He's like, why can't you grow a beard? And just today I thought, why didn't I?
How tall is he?
He's so short and he's bald.
Can't you grow hair?
I mean, do I have to point out the joke then?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like,
again, I'd probably be murdered for this. It's just bully tactic bullshit.
So that sounds like kind of a good joke, right? But then I think this one came before actually. He said, man, this guy's a teacher. Look at his gummy smile. It's just like, what? On that one, I'm just like, I just laugh. Everyone's like, what?
I'm not taking that shit. I can't.
Yeah, what is this?
Tell Anna I would have swung.
Where is this at?
This is Anna's brother's birthday party at the guy's house, the bald guy's house. I'm never doing this again, ever. I can't go to that. I can't.
You have to tell Anna to stop dragging you to shit. That shit is crazy.
It's just, I don't know what it is.
Oh,
Was he-
Yeah, just fucking leave.
True.
Keep walking to the
True. Hey, I gotta go. Well, cause check this out.
Don't even say you gotta go, Lucas. You just leave, man. You just leave.
Call Anna and Joseph
If somebody
probably follow
say-
me. They'd be like, "Let's go." Yep.
If somebody's saying how I have a gummy smile and I'm gonna report you, I mean, it's kind of funny. Like he's like, you know, being like kind of an asshole to you, but it's also annoying.
Oh, there was
Like,
this
man,
one
I'm
other
trying to smoke and have a beer.
this detail too, where like after I told him I was a teacher, like he started talking about history, and he's like, "Yeah, you know what the 14th Amendment is?" And I'm like, "No, what is it?" And he's like, "Oh, you don't know?" And then he like recites it, and then I'm like, "Okay." He's like, "Well, everyone knows the second. Well, you got the first, you got the third. This is like word for word now. Fourth, you got the fifth. Should I keep going?" And I'm just like, "It's up to you. I don't care."
See, and if I'm you, I'm saying write it down on a piece of paper and I'll grade you. Like calm a child.
True.
But then again, see, this is the
It's
wrong
weird. I
level
feel
of
like other
confrontation.
situations I would have done it.
This is escalating. I'm an escalator.
This situation felt weird because I don't know. I don't know if I was intimidated by the prison vibes. As it were. I don't know.
Guy's probably he's just an accountant or something.
Probably needs a nap.
True.
Dude, tell him. Tell him, Sage.
And his wife, okay, his wife seemed cool. She kept saying like, "Dude, don't listen to him." And like, and his wife's mom was like apologizing for him when they were outside the second time, and the wife's like, "Seriously, I'm bullying him later. Like, he's an idiot." And like, they were all talking shit about him. I was like, "It's fine, it's fine."
Well, at least there's that. But I don't know, dude. People being mean like that for no reason. He doesn't even know you. That's what's so odd about it. When people do that shit to
And
me,
I
I'm automatically mean back. I'm just like, well, is this the game we're playing? I'll beat you at your own game.
It was weird too because I was just having a good time. Like I wasn't like sulking or anything. I don't know.
Bro, I know you. I know you were having a good time. I know you're just hanging out. It's like, oh, this guy's a teacher? I'm gonna report you. Well, you're under arrest for being a short fuck. Like,
At least I'm not
at least I'm not a bald ass shorty. Where's no hair on my...
You gotta hit people with pedophile tag, it immediately shuts it down.
Yeah. yeah, true. That's a cover. Oh, I don't have any hair. Yeah, it's kind of patchy. I don't know. Somebody sneaks into my house at night and steals my hair off my face, just like you on your head. Are you bald, motherfucker?
Looks like he goes to you more often.
I'm just like, ah, dude. Why? Like, why? Especially at a party where everybody's just trying to have a good time. It's Jonathan's birthday.
For
He's at the
real.
slammer.
Oh, okay. So at the end, it's like Annex, like, "You want to go?" I was like, "Yeah." All right, let's go. We roll out. We start walking out. Say bye to everybody. They're out smoking the second time. So we walk by and bye. See you guys. And I forgot his last words to me. He said something like, I don't know if he brought up the reporting thing, but this black girl there was like, "Deny, deny, deny." Like, so we go to the car and we're walking, and Jonathan, this pissed me off. I got mad after this. He starts walking up. He's like, "Hey, come here, Lucas, before you go." And like Anna already says, "Nah, Lucas, you don't. You say no." Like, and I'm like, "What's up?" And I'm realizing he wants to give me something else to smoke. And I'm like, "Oh, nah, I'm good." And he starts following us. We go to the car. I'm like, "Dude, I'm good." He keeps following.
Yo, you got a step I can smoke on?
It's like, what? And I sit into the car, and he gets there, and he holds the door open. Dude, this pissed me off. No, I'm good, dude. And he's like, "Come on. You don't have to say it," because Anna, I'm like, I'm good. And I'm just like shutting the door, and the other guy catches up. And he comes and sits down next to me, and he sees in the back seat, he's like, "Oh, you got your Rooster poster? What the fuck?" I just bought a Rooster poster for the classroom. Teacher and whatnot. Along with other furniture for a good classroom environment.
I scream at them.
So I'm like,
I just start screaming. No, I don't mean like words. I mean like screaming, like tornado screaming. And then when they start getting weird, I just back up into the car and don't break eye contact and just start screaming. Just screaming at them, dude. Just get them out. Dude, I can't.
It's like, "Scoot over." I'm like, "No, scoot over." Nah, nope.
I can't believe these stories, like the one where you're at the fucking concert and the girl says that you touched her pussy.
Dude, yeah, like, why you touching with your penis, weirdo?
I am screaming, dude. Oh my god.
At least
So they're sitting
where
there-
this cough came from. He's
For
getting AIDS
real.
from his fucking bullshit.
For
Bullshit
real,
problem.
dude.
So they're sitting next to you with your rooster poster, and then they're making fun of your rooster poster.
He brought it up, yeah, because he saw it with the light, and I'm just like, no, no. And they finally got out, and I closed the door and just was pissed. I was like, what the
Hey man, you gotta leave. I'm gonna shit myself. So if you want to see a grown man shit himself, then stay, please.
You can chill.
Hey man, thanks. This was all fun and games.
Just
And
roll down the
everything,
window.
but
Thanks, man.
you guys are bullies, and I hope your school just like going out crazy.
Fuck.
Hey man, I gotta go. It was fun.
So there was another moment where he called out the transgender girl and was like called out. He's just like, yeah, fuck, something like, oh, don't you have a penis or something like that? And she's like, I can show you, and everyone starts laughing. But
Good answer.
It was weird, dude. He was just scarfing him down too.
See, and in my mind, I'm like, let's just bury this motherfucker. I cannot, like, because no one ever confronts this guy.
It just becomes
this guy
about
goes
him,
through
and he's
life
just, yeah.
doing that, and I just want to be like, how come you're bringing up the transgender person all the time? Do you like cock? Do you like big fat cocks, man? Because it sounds like you do. You want to see my cock? We'll put our cocks next to each other. Like, I want to escalate it to the point where it's like, it's gonna just cause issues. Because
what else are you doing? Just treading on.
there's no other way to deal with these people. I guess just ignoring is the best way. Say just taught me this, like, he's like, just ignore your brother, dude. Just ignore your brother. And I'm like, I take the fucking bait every time. But I just need it,
Because that's what is that what it is? Like they're trying to provoke.
Yeah, it is provoking. That whole thing with that guy is provoking. Hey, I'm gonna report you. Hey, gummy smile. Hey, it's just provoking. That's all he's doing. It's just bully shit.
Yeah.
And to me, it's like, what do you do to a bully? You fucking bully them back until they
Report them to
cry.
the authorities.
Like, dude, what he's talking about your patchy beard? Motherfucker has no hair on his head.
Yeah.
Quiet down, Pippin.
I think someone did say that too. I think hopefully one can hope.
And that's the thing is like,
did someone call him out on his baldness, babe?
Good ass.
Babe,
damn it.
Hey, babe, did anybody defend me?
did someone call him out on his baldness? Did someone call him out on his baldness?
Where's your wife in all this, dude? She's the confrontational one. Why isn't she?
Yeah,
the guy at the party,
like Jay-Z and Beyonce,
yeah, dude. You're behind her.
I was for a second. Yeah, she was called. Well, because he targeted her too for a second. Well, he was just like, "You look like your mom. You look like your mom a lot. You guys look a lot alike." Like that insistence, the triple, quadruple.
That's so easy. I would just say, you look like my mom too. Like, this guy is so afraid of being emasculated, I guarantee you. This guy's cock of the walk, so you just debase him. Call him a child, call him a woman. Say he likes cock. Dude, it's the fucking... he will be done. Cooked.
Yeah, true.
I'll be beaten up at the party, but he will be cooked.
You boiled him at that point. He's raging.
Yeah, you look like my mom too. You got her breasts. Fat ass, you fucking fat shit. You cock-loving fatty. Oh, I would go crazy. I'd go crazy. Bring me to the party.
It was, okay. In the lull of conversation, he's like,
And
you
is
know
this
what?
guy,
I'm voting
was
Trump.
this guy
I'm
in
voting
prison?
Trump.
How did...
I think. I'm just,
okay.
I'm not sure.
Right. Depends on the level of tattoos and shit, I guess.
It's fucked up.
I did this at my
up for me to
half
assume it,
uncle's wedding. Or not wedding. It was a party. Sorry, it wasn't a wedding. I think it was an after party. But